Oh, this is a good start. Why, hello. Let me just try and prop you up a second. I don't think the steering wheel's in the way. I'll try and sit over here. So this is going to be a bit of a weird one, lads, because this is going to be A without the O. Honestly, I'm such a wet wipe. Like, me and I don't spend much time apart, so when we do, it just feels weird. Anywho. So Oliver has to stay at home this weekend. He's working, so I'm actually going away this weekend. But en route, I'm visiting my mother, and she's staying on these, you know, the new big boats you have on water. These floating homes, I think they call them now. It's so cool. I've stayed on it once before. I haven't stayed on it. I've visited once before, and they're so cool. They've got like, all the mod cons and everything. But this is gonna be the first time staying the night, so that's gonna be interesting. It means I can use the shower. But it's on like a really gorgeous marina. I'll show you in a second. But I know it's becoming such a popular thing now. There's so many people in these floating homes now giving up their bricks and cement foundations. And yeah, they're giving it all up to live on the water. So let's give it a go. Let's give it a whirl. And I'll try and give you full reviews throughout, obviously give you a tour and stuff. It's gonna be very fleeting. It's 5:10 now, and I'm gonna be leaving about 6 AM tomorrow. But we've got really nice weather for it, which is actually quite rare at the moment. I don't know when you'll be seeing this, probably next week, but we've had such crap weather recently, so it's quite nice actually. The sun's out, so let's go. Let's climb aboard. Bon voyage. I'm such a gimp. It's even worse when I'm on my own. So this is the outside of said boat. It's quite big, isn't it? Quite long. So, here we go. So this is like a little deck area. It's all covered at the moment because it is the end of September. It's literally October this weekend. And you go through like this little hatch. And then this is the kitchen. How cool is this? It's actually nicer than our flat kitchen. I don't know where the dog is. Mum, do you need me to call the dog in? That's a no, she's going in the toilet. So yeah, stove, gas burning, little oven there, sink, all your mod cons, everything you need, an island. I mean, everything you need. Is that a coffee machine there stuck in the wall? Everything you need. Then you have the living room here, and you have the bed. Well, it turns into a bed, doesn't it? Pulls out. Got your telly up there. That's I used to have this in student halls. We won't do it now because we have to take everything off. But literally, all you do is
you don't have to take anything off.
Oh, do you not?
Beauty of it.
But you'd have to take the fan off, wouldn't you?
Don't put it.
But all you'd have to do is literally you grab this handle, pull it, and this folds underneath. I used to have this at uni, so everything folds underneath, so everything can stay where it is, apart from that massive fan. All the other smaller bits will literally just fold underneath, and that turns into another bed. So it's ideal, really. And you come through here. Got a little bathroom here, shower and everything. Sauna, like you do. Don't think they ever use it. Looks like they've got all their equipment in there. Alfie! Alfie! Hello, you got your crocodile! You got your crocodile! Yes! Anywho, little, what do they call it? Port hatch. Hatch. Do they call it a hatch? Port hat. You know what I mean. Toilet there. When it goes into focus again. You gonna give us a tour? No. He's got his crocodile. He's otherwise engaged. You have this little quirky shaped. Oh, there we go. You go through into, might I say, a very high bed. Like I'm gonna have to do a run up to get into this. But look how spacious it is. Honestly, this is probably about the room space that we have in our flat bedroom, for sure. And then, I don't actually know if this is open. No, it's not. But there's like a cute little sitting area out there that obviously in the summer, how cute would that be? And you can watch the river, you can see the river out there. Watch the river go by, you've got a lovely little bridge there. Watch the world go by. And yeah, really look, all you could ever want really. You can see why people are ditching the big homes for something a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, I forgot one of the best bits. There's a gorgeous log burner there, which they use quite a lot, don't they, the log burner?
Yeah, it's just that it's not cold enough.
No, not cold yet, nowhere near. But yeah, you like it, don't you? Yes! Yes! So just having a little wander down the canal with the dog. You literally just walk out of the marina and you're out on the canal. It's quite a peaceful way of life really. I do understand why apologies, my phone just rudely cut me off. But yeah, I can see why people are trading bricks and, you know, 4 walls for something a bit more peaceful, a bit more freeing, you could say. Another boat alternative there. Canal boats. That one's massive for a canal boat. Look at the size of it. So I've just turned back, just heading back to the boat now. Cooking up some tea. Got some mozzarella salad and niceness and coleslaw and meats and picky bits. So get back, have some nice dinner. It's got to be an early night because I've got to be up quite early tomorrow. Because I'm going down south, going down to Helsham tomorrow, but that is for another vlog. So for now, nice walk back to the boat. It's like very autumnal, you know. It's really, you can start to see the colours. Like, there's a bit of yellow there. You can really start to see the colours coming out now. I do like this time of year where it's like a really nice transition. I'm still in a knitted jumper, like it's not too cold, it's quite nice. Oh, so yeah, lovely little walk. The birdies are singing for me. Right, only certain people will get this, but it's got a caravanning smell. Like there's always a smell when you go camping, and this is it. I feel like I'm coming back to a campsite. Obviously I'm coming back to a harbour, but it's got that kind of feel, that smell to it. Only certain people are going to get that. But there's actually a smell. It's a nice smell. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a really nice smell. It's really nice and nostalgic. Good morrow everybody. So it's the next morning and I didn't pick up the camera again because we had a bit of a drama last night. Bless, my grandparents came to stay and it was all a lovely evening. Played some cards, had some food, and then on her way of getting out of the boat, because there's those big steps like I showed you to get out of the boat, bless her, she just fell backwards. So easily done. And unfortunately nobody was there to catch her. But she did have a right gouging hole in her leg from where she fell backwards. Anyway, it was an ambulance call out in the end because we just couldn't get her out of the boat basically, and she was bleeding quite heavily. Long story short, the ambulance came, the paramedics were incredible, like they always are, and they took her out and she was fine, and she was chin wagging away and to the paramedics, so we knew she was okay. But all is well now, all is good. She's home now, but it just was a bit of a dramatic end to the evening really. Oh hello, what's this? So it was a bit of a later night than we anticipated. I wanted an early night because it's now 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm off to Sussex this morning for another vlog. So I'm going to test out the shower. How was my sleep? Sleep was really lovely. Just slept normally. It's not like a normal boat where you can like feel it moving or anything like that, because I usually quite like the movement of a boat, but I didn't feel anything like that. Yeah, sleep was fine. I was warm enough, and that's the main thing. Obviously we're not quite in the thick of winter yet, so I can imagine it getting a bit chilly. It's a lot chillier than the flat. Maybe that's why I quite enjoyed it, because the flat can get really warm. I can imagine it getting quite cold in the winter for sure, but I bet when that log burner's going it just warms up the whole gaff pretty rapidly. So yeah, that was how I slept. That was the drama for yesterday evening. Such is life, everybody's safe and that's the main thing. But yeah, speak to you in a tick after I've had my shower and I'll let you know. Me again, hoping you will stay semi-still. Wait a minute, let me reposition you before I stop properly driving. Right, hopefully you'll stay like that. Yeah, no, it doesn't like it, does it? Will you stay there? I'm so sorry if you're on like a bit of a diagonal. This is a really funky angle, I have to say, and not the most attractive one as well. Anywho, oh wow, there's a really beautiful sunrise this morning. I'll try and show you in a minute. Just leaving the boat now. It was a very fleeting visit. Had a shower, was really lovely. Very good shower. The only thing I would say is that you have to like drain the basin after you. I think everything, as lovely and as carefree the life is, like everything just comes with angst, if you know what I mean. Like you can't even have a poo in the toilet because the drainage system isn't like strong enough. So, sorry for being quite candid, but so yeah, it's just as lovely as it is, there is just like a few issues like that just make life that little bit more difficult. Things that you take for granted in a house, like having a number 2 and having a shower without having to drain the water, and like turning the water on like 30 minutes before you should. Like I woke up like thinking, oh, I'll hop in the shower. Oh no. I had to wait for half an hour for the water to warm up, so now I've set off a little bit later than anticipated. But yeah, apart from that, very enjoyable. I'd happily do it for a week or so. Don't know about life, but you know, hats off to the people that do. So yeah, see you in the next vlog, lads. It was a bit of a short and sweet one, but I just thought you'd be interested. Yeah.